Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this very pretty sunflower round motif. It's very easy and a beginner friendly tutorial. You can use this round motifs to make coin purses, or you can make further increase rounds for this motif and use them as a placemat, or you can also crochet cute handbags for little kids using these motifs. So without any further delay, let's start the tutorial. Now let's see what are materials we need in order to crochet this sunflower round motif. So here I've taken a 3 mm crochet hook, 4 ply cotton yarns in color brown, orange, yellow, olive green and cream, and scissors. So let's begin. To start up with the round motif, first we shall make the center brown part of the sunflower. Make a magic ring. And into this ring, work one chain. Now this chain will not be considered as a stitch, and going back into the ring will be working 16 double crochet. So here I worked in all 16 double crochets. Now pull the tail of the magic circle so as to close it and slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. Now we need to cut this yarn, since for the next round we will change the yarn color to orange. Now for the second round, the sequence is to work puff stitches into each of the stitch. So for that, insert your hook into the same space where we had worked a slip stitch. Join the new yarn. Now pull this yarn a little bit longer like this. Yarn over. Insert into the same space. Pull the yarn. Again yarn over. Insert into the same space. Pull the yarn. Yarn over once again. Insert your hook and pull the yarn. So in all, I am having 7 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 7 loops and work one chain. So this is the first puff stitch. In similar way, we need to work 15 more puff stitches. So going into the next stitch, insert your hook and work the second puff stitch. I am having 7 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 7 loops and work one chain. So just continue with the sequence till you have done with 16 puff stitches in total. So after working the last puff stitch, I have worked a slip stitch on top of the first puff stitch and cut the yarn. Now for the next round, we will be using the yellow yarn. So join the yarn into the gap between the puff stitches. Pull the yarn and work 3 chains. Now this will be considered as the first double crochet. Now the sequence of this round is to work a cluster of 3 double crochets into each of the spaces between the puff stitches. So going back into the same space, pull the yarn over and go to the first 2 loops. Again yarn over, insert your hook into the same space, pull the yarn over and go to the first 2 loops. I am having 3 loops on my hook. Yarn over and go through all the 3 loops. Now since the first double crochet was a chain 3, so the first cluster stitch will be worked in this way. Now work 2 chains. Now moving to the gap between the next 2 puff stitches, insert your hook and again we'll be working a cluster of 3 double crochets. So I worked 3 double crochets together. I am having 4 loops on my hook. Yarn over and go through all the 4 loops. and make 2 chains. So this is a sequence for the third round where we'll be working double crochet cluster stitches of 3 double crochets into each of the spaces between the puff stitches, followed by 2 chains. So in all we need to work 16 cluster stitches. After working the last cluster stitch followed by 2 chains, I have slip stitch on top of the first cluster and cut the yarn. Since the next round will be using the green yarn. Now for the fourth round, we'll be working into the chain 2 spaces between the cluster stitches. So inserting the hook into one of the chain 2 spaces, pull the yarn and work 4 chains. Now these 4 chains will be considered as the first triple crochet. Now the sequence of this round is to work a cluster of 4 triple crochet into each of the chain 2 spaces. So yarning over twice, work the second triple crochet, going to the first 2 loops, yarn over and go to the first 2 loops. Now do not complete this triple crochet, again yarn over twice and work the third triple crochet. Yarn over, go to the first 2 loops, again yarn over, go to the first 2 loops. Now we need to repeat this for one more time. So here you can see 4 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops. So in this way we have worked 4 triple crochet together. Now work 2 chains. Now the sequence repeats, that is going into the next chain 2 space, we will be working a cluster of 4 triple crochet. So yarn over twice, now yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook and work 2 chains. So just continue with the sequence into each of the chain 2 spaces till the end of the round. So after working the last cluster of 4 triple crochet, I have worked 2 chains and slip stitch on top of the first cluster stitch. Now since for making the clusters we have used triple crochet stitches, our work tends to get curled up on the edges, but as you work the further increase rounds, your work will get flattened out like this. Now for the fifth round, insert your hook into one of the chain 2 spaces and join the cream yarn. Now work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet and going back into the same space, work 4 more double crochet. So including the 3 chains that I initially worked, in all I have worked 5 double crochet. Now going into the next chain 2 space, we will be working 5 double crochet. So the sequence of this round is to work 5 double crochet into each of the chain 2 spaces till the end of the round. So here I have come towards the end of the 5th round by working the last group of 5 double crochet and slip stitching on top of the first double crochet worked. So that completes the 5th round. Now in case if you want to work the motif in this size, then the 6th round would be the last round for this motif. But if you are planning to make this bigger, then by the end of this tutorial, I shall teach you how to work the further increase rounds. Now let's start with the 6th round. Now work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet and going back into the same space, work 1 more double crochet. Now we'll be working 1 double crochet each into the next 2 stitches. So including the 3 chains, in all I have worked 4 double crochet. Into the 5th stitch, work an increase. That is, you'll be working 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So this is a sequence that will be following for the 6th round. That is, we'll be working 1 double crochet into the first 4 stitches. Followed by an increase into the 5th stitch. So just continue with the sequence till the end of the round. So after working the last increase of the 6th round, I have slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. Now since this is the size of the motif that I want to make, so I'll stop with the increase round over here. But in case if you want to make it bigger, then make the 7th round by working 5 double crochets followed by an increase. Then the 8th round will be worked with 6 double crochets followed by an increase, and this is how we will work the increase pattern for each round depending upon how big you want this motif to be. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.